Hello. So I haven't been uploading anything for a long while, and I sincerely apologize for it. To be honest, I haven't had the energy or the creativity next to school to try think of something to upload. So I'll go simple for now. On the 4th of April, I was trying to record something I thought was a really good idea, but the technical part didn't really want to get together, didn't work. But I'm not going to say what it was because I'll try again and hopefully it'll work, and then that could be a good video idea, I guess. But on the same day, I came up with this idea. This went out of pocket. I started writing the script and I decided what kind of image I'd like to draw. I wanted to keep it something more simple and more relaxed vibe, so I just got something going. And perhaps while I'm drawing I might brainstorm or something, who knows. I was also thinking of doing this whole little talk over thing on the video, and I was thinking, I know, maybe I could talk about myself. So it's kind of like a Q&A but without the questions, without the Q. So I guess I can kind of start with my own personal traits. I'm actually very self-conscious, if I can say such thing, timid, and I'd be pretty unsocial if I were to meet you for the first time. I don't like talking what's on my mind, unless it's something that I don't mind sharing to someone close to me. And I can definitely say that I'm a people's pleaser. I don't like to do something that's only for my own good. I like to help people, not based on my own standards of what I want, but on others. And I knew it's not a good thing, but oh well. I guess that's what I got. I don't really like talking, and I don't do a good job at it either. So let's say I go up to you, and I'm like, hey, in my brain it's I should start some kind of small talk, but it's gonna be super awkward. You gotta know, it's gotta be super awkward if I want to start small talk with you. And I might start hey, how's it going? They'll be like, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, oh yeah, good, fine, thank you. And I'll be like, yeah, thank you as well for asking. And I'll just be awkward because I'm not gonna be able to continue. It's hey, do you like Snickers? I can see the empty wrapper in your pocket. You know, it's kind of hanging out. Do you want to throw that out? It's just awkward. It's yeah, no duh, they like Snickers. Why would it be in their pocket? Yeah, so I just won't be able to continue the small talk. But I guess I've just not been gifted with that kind of talent. I don't know, skill issue or something. But anyways, so after these things that I've just listed, I guess you can kind of tell making friends isn't my thing. But if I have a friend, I'll be so happy that I have a friend. Let's say, picture this. I, Linksy, am in a larger group, let's say a party alone. I didn't go with a friend and someone was saying they would hang out with me, but let's say they didn't. I'm gonna get social anxiety, almost right away. It's not just surface, it's not just nervousness in a way that, it's still kind of good adrenaline and whatnot. No, deep social anxiety, not the good one. The one where you just kind of want to stand in one place and go, start crying. When that happens, I just kind of don't want to do anything. I just want to stop, crouch down. I'm actually doing this while recording. I'll just crouch down, huddle up, and stay there. Stay still until let's say the party ended. That's really all I want to do. But obviously I wouldn't even go to a party to begin with. Anyway, I don't know what it is with me, but if I were to go to a party, so someone did invite me and I did go, yeah, I would have anxiety and everything, but I don't know what it is with me. I just want to I can't leave. If I'm already there, I have to stay. I have to know what the ending is. Everyone wants to know what the ending is. Hey, what if I make a friend, or I don't know, there's some dude there and he likes me, who knows? Even if I did get into some kind of situation like that, no matter how much I want to huddle up and cry in a corner alone, I won't do it. I'll probably just stand around quietly, holding my drink in a red plastic cup, and I'll just stand there listening to everyone else having fun. It's just the easiest thing to do. Also, I'm the kind of person who's I could definitely do this. Be hey, if I stay, oh, this will just help with my social anxiety. I mean, it kind of did after the few years. Like, I'm a bit more confident after putting myself through these kind of situations. So I just stay, you know. But I have like a little story. I was like homeschooled until the age of like 12 to 13. After a few events, I ended up in the 6th grade of school. I have never been to a school like this big. My mum helped me find the classroom that was going to be mine for the next 3 years. I kind of just went in slowly, said goodbye to my mum. Yeah, I just went to the back of the classroom. I had no idea who was who. There were like 25 of us maybe. I just went to the back, put my legs together, stood up straight, backpack on my back, cardigan or coat on my body, and I was just standing there. Standing there waiting. I know, I was sweating, very nervous. Honestly, at that point, I was maybe thinking I might faint. At the same time, there was a girl who called me over. There were like, the desks were placed in a way where there were 2 desks pushed together, so 4 people were in little groups. Yeah, there was a table in the very middle that had 2 girls and a boy, and one of the girls called me over to sit with them. I said thank you. She was very kind, but the second I sat down, I didn't say a word. I was just thinking, oh, I really hope the way I said thank you did not sound weird. Like, thank you. It's like super weird. I was just hoping that didn't happen. I think the most I did move, if someone asked me something that was like a yes/no question, I'd just nod my head yes or no. I know I would like pick something out of my bag if I had to get something. Or I think if I had to stand up to go somewhere, it was just for the toilet. I did not move till the end of the day. And when it was the end of the day, I like ran out of there. I did not want to be there anymore. I think another reason why I didn't like to talk then either was because I wasn't talking my first language, English. I was talking my second language, which did not go very well a few years ago. I mean, I'm better at it now, but it did not go well. If I went back in those few years, you should not have asked me to say something. I would probably mess up the pronunciation. Like, I knew what I wanted to say, but my vocabulary wasn't that big, and I probably would have messed up no, you just couldn't ask me something like that back then. But honestly, altogether, it wasn't a bad experience going through schooling and everything. And I still am going through it, but middle school part wasn't that bad. But yeah, it was a giant roller coaster, this whole thing. I definitely made, lost, and became neutral, I'd say, with friends. I don't know if it was a big misunderstanding from my end, or it was like the reality of the whole thing. But there were like some girls that at first like they tried to like be friendly to me. I tried to be friendly with them. Just kind of didn't work out somehow. But I don't really want to go like too deep into it. If I went too far into it, I would feel really like tishy. Not that kind of person who wants to really talk about any people behind their back, but if it comes to it, it comes to it. I just kind of became like passive aggressive towards those people, or to me it felt like I got betrayed. I'd say it started after a trip I had to Greece, where I participated in a worldwide karate competition. I was 4th after unfair referees giving more credit to a certain nationality, and I slipped off 3rd by 0.04 points, and that was not an accident. That was definitely on purpose. So I was just there for a week. Since I didn't have anything like that I had at home, naturally I got a little bit bored. So I kind of started like looking for things to spend my like evenings with before bed. And I found like this reading app. It was not Wattpad, so don't even think about it. Where I found someone's story. It was just by the title that I found it interesting at first, which doesn't really happen often with me. I don't read that much, sadly. I'd love to, but I just don't. I don't know what it is with me. Because I didn't really know what to look for on there. Didn't even know really how the searching worked. I just looked up something with Bakugo, My Hero Academia, because, you know, everyone's simping for him. Why not? So I looked something up. The thing that I did find, it had like a trigger warning to it. But you know me, no, you don't know me, but I was like, There's no way that's going to actually affect me. Oh, how wrong I was. Honestly, I related so much to the story. It's not done yet, it's still in work, but I probably cried over it like maybe 2 or 3 times. I don't know. I loved it so much though. So then this thing just clicked in me. I was like, oh, no, I can't let this happen no more. That was weird. Once we got back, and I was just kind of like, I don't know, I ended up next to them somehow. Honestly, I didn't really want to sit next to them. Just for like a change of scenery of people. I don't know. But I went up to my head of class. I like to call them Hoff. And I was like, hey miss, can like we not have a reseating? Because like I can't really see properly and I can't really concentrate that well from the very back. Because like, you know, I'm the shortest in class. Yes, I know. I want to pay attention. I can't. There are too many people chatting in front of me, next to me, everywhere. So I kind of got what I wanted because I ended up being able to sit in the very... But I think that's enough of this. About a year or 2 after just starting school, I got to know some people's honest reactions when they first saw me. It was so funny. I loved it. I'm not gonna say names, but I've gave them little food code names. So let's start with Spaghetti. She came the same day, the same year as me. She said this. She thought I was like the lone wolf of the class. She literally said this. I looked like the kind of person that would mind their own business in the back, wearing a hoodie, reading a book. Honestly, it didn't feel bad. Like, honestly, I don't mind hoodie classmate role. That's okay with me. Another one of the girls, I'll call her Pancake. She was the popular girl. She said the first time she saw me, she was actually kind of scared to go up to me because I looked so unapproachable, according to... I don't blame her. Like, I don't look scary, it really looks angry, then no duh, they thought I was unapproachable. But the point is, a lot of things that I found very funny to find out about past the time. But I think that's enough blabbering. I thank you all so much for the subscribers that I have been getting while not even uploading. And all the supportive and amazing comments. I've been like seeing the notifications on comments on some of my videos that I weren't expecting or getting. You are all just so adorable, sweet, and wow, you're so cute. I don't know what to say. Thank you. It just feels so good. They enjoy seeing what you're doing. I'll try staying more active and like not upload after a year. I'll try to keep the content going, even if they're just like shorter little, I don't know, animation skits or something. And one last thing. I don't know how many of you have realized that I've been putting... It's just a little fun thing to look for in the videos. There are a few people that I know are looking for them and like they've seen them, commented that where they are, like the timestamps. But honestly, I think it would be a fun thing, not just for me, but for my viewers to like go through maybe some of my videos and try and find like the so-called like Easter egg. It's a character. It's 2019, a very popular character. I've put him in I'm helping him in almost every video, and if I didn't, then I forgot, and I probably re-uploaded it with them in it. There's going to be one in this, and I'm motivating you to try and find it. Lots of love. Thanks, you. Bye. Bye. That was weird. Okay, let's try again. Bye. That was even worse.